Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to the variety stream. Today, we're playing a multiplayer game. Ooh, pretty uncommon, I know. I'm not really much of a multiplayer competitive guy. The game we're playing today is called Paladins. Came out like 5 years ago or something, but it's still going like strong. I guess. I mean, it never takes long for me to get into a match, so yeah, I guess it's still going strong. So really the only multiplayer competitive game that I do regularly play is Overwatch. And Paladins is what I've called Walmart Overwatch. Now, the developers claim that it was not influenced at all by Overwatch. But that's just something you sort of say, you know. No one believes it, but you just have to say it to put it out there. Because it's Overwatch. Yeah. And I think I'd heard of Paladins multiple times over the past 5 years. Never really gave it any thought because it was just like, oh, Overwatch is good. But nowadays, Overwatch is starting to stagnate. You know, Overwatch 2 is all they care about, and that's however many years away. There's no new characters, there's no new maps, there's just nothing. It's a drought. And you play, you know, just unranked, and it's filled with Smurf accounts, level 3s that just destroy you, and it's just, yeah, it's in a rough spot. I mean, I still enjoy playing it with some buddies, but yeah. Whereas Paladins doesn't seem to have quite that same issue. It has its own issues, but the reason I finally decided to give Paladins a try, funnily enough, is because I learned that resident HoloLive English detective Amelia Watson has an announcer voice pack in Paladins. She teamed up, and yeah.
That's 11 in a row.
Rare. Victory. Quadra kill.
Yeah. She's an announcer in the game. I think she played Paladins before getting the voice pack here and there, but yeah, so I was just like, oh, there's a game with a HoloLive voice pack. I gotta play it. And it's free to play. It's on Steam. You can just try it for free. No fuss, no muss. And so I've really been getting into it, actually. I've been playing it quite a bit over the last few days. Surprise. Like, even though Final Fantasy XIV... Well, it's Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. It's been hard to log in, so Paladins has been there to comfort me on the side. So, Paladins has an extensive roster of characters. 52 of them. It's a big list. And even... I remember getting started with Overwatch during, like, the beta. And feeling like, wow, this is a lot of characters. And just, like, trying to remember, okay, this character has this ability and can do this and their ultimate is this, and when you hear this sound or this voice line, that's how you know they're doing this ultimate, and it does this to you. And just learning all that took a little bit of time. But, you know, since I played Overwatch over the years, and each new character, you know, it was simple to learn one new character each time. But being dumped into Paladins now with 52, it's a lot. Now, this is aided by the fact that most people playing this game, picking up this game, are not going to throw $60 at it to get, like, every character unlocked. Because you can do that. Instead, they're just going to get the basic 6. So the basic 6 characters everyone gets to start is Victor, Saris, Ruckus, Lex, Cassie, Genos. I believe. And then every week, I think it's every week, they swap out 4 characters that everyone has access to. So this week it's Terminus, Maeve, Tiberius, and Ying. So a lot of games, especially when you first start and your MMR and all that or whatever it is low and you're playing other sort of low-ranked new players, most of the time you're going to see those basic 6 plus the 4. And occasionally, like, one person per game will have, like, some other character that they've unlocked, or, 1 or 2 people. That's usually how it goes. So you're gonna learn the basic 6 pretty quickly and what they can all do, because you're just gonna be fighting those pretty much every game you play. And then it's just sort of piecemeal, one by one, you start learning more and more characters. And I still have no idea. Like, okay, I know what Sadi does, but I have no idea what Amani does. I have no idea what Tyra does. I have no idea what Vivian does. I mean, I can guess, but yeah. So it's a process, and I could, buy the $60 thing to get all the characters, but it's not really necessary. I'm fine just, like, playing a whole bunch of games with a few characters to learn them. I'm pretty set right now with just this set. But anyways, so yeah, there's microtransactions. A lot of it is cosmetic, but characters are unlocked through either gold, which you slowly accumulate through games, or you can just purchase crystals to buy them that way. Characters actually have different costs, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how the costs are decided, if it's based on complexity or what, but some characters, 30,000 gold, some are 60,000 gold, others are 15,000, although I don't think there's many of those.
Sky. Tell us.
A lot of 60s, a lot of 30s. I could have... There's a 15. And now I probably crashed the game by clicking too fast. Whoops. Yeah, so... you can see I could purchase a 15,000 gold character. Or you could just shell out some money and buy the whole thing. You can get the starter edition for $10. This gives you, a handful of the basic characters. The gold edition gives you even more for $30, and then the deluxe edition gives you plenty with some legendary skins. God damn! And the season pass for this year, which gives you every character that they release through the whole year, and 1,500 crystals. But yeah, like there's all sorts of chests which can give like special skins and stuff. Some skins can just be bought outright with crystals. There's a lot of ways that they've monetized the game, but by and large, you can just load it up for free and get a decent amount of playtime with just $0. So anyways, let's get into a game. There's only 3 game modes. I would say that's one of the first big complaints I have with the game over Overwatch. Overwatch has a lot of fun stuff. It's got quick play, it's got quick play classic, ranked, it's got mystery heroes, total mayhem. It's got all these kind of fun modes that are often, you know, played. They're not like dead. Whereas this just has the 3 basic game modes for you to enjoy. The second big complaint, as we're going to see coming up here, is that unlike Overwatch, where a big part of the gameplay is choosing a character, choosing a composition, and then seeing what the enemy composition is, and you can change your character during the match, and you can change your composition to sort of match the others, and it's sort of back and forth. Like, oh, they have this character, I'm going to take this character now to counter it. Oh, now they switch to this, I'm going to switch to this to counter it. I mean, that's a big part of Overwatch. I mean, a lot of people don't play it like that, but in Paladins, once you have picked a character at the start of the match, that's it. You are locked in until the end of the game. So it's less more about countering and continuing to counter, and more about just making the best with what you got. There's 4 different categories. You have damage characters, flanking characters, frontline characters, and support characters. Obviously, damage flank always gets picked up pretty quickly. Let's go with a frontline character, and we'll do Terminus. One of the weekly characters that I might actually purchase. Yeah. So we're locked in. Then you can pick your skins, your weapon skins, different emotes, your mount skin, which we'll get to, sprays. So that's it. Oh, and the other guy decided not to go support, and so now we have 2 front lines. So we have no healer. That's nice. Especially for Terminus, who I feel really benefits from having a good healer. But now here we can see their lineup, their 5 characters. So then, at the start of the match, once you see the enemy lineup, then you can customize your character for the match. So the first thing is picking your talent. Each character has 3 of them. You have to play a character a little bit to get all 3. Are you serious? Alright, it's just team deathmatch, so there's no objectives here other than killing. Which I guess I could see why you wouldn't want to play a healer. So I had to sort of skip past that explanation. So, Kapow! So, Terminus is actually one of the very few melee characters in the game. Unlike Overwatch, that has, well, I guess Overwatch doesn't have that many either. You could compare Terminus to Reinhardt, because he's got this big two-handed weapon he swings. But rather than a big shield, he has more of like the Sigma absorption ability. I'm pretty fucked here without a healer. You do auto heal on your own after not being attacked for a while. I'm dead. So you do actually heal on your own, which is a big reason why healers are not quite as necessary, since every character has a self-heal. God, that is... Heal up a little bit. Right, so let me try and finish. Fuck! Explaining. So every character has 3 talents that they can choose from. The talents are generally all very positive things. Some of them might have some drawbacks, if they're especially powerful, but yeah.
I will pass judgment.
These modify skills, they modify how your weapon might function, because you might have just like a semi-auto revolver or something, and a talent might make it more fully automatic, or, you know, it might change the fire. God damn that ability!
There are credits to spend.
I still have my target.
So the talent choice is a big part of like customizing your character and changing how it plays, from one terminus to another terminus. You dead, son. The second way to customize is with the card system.
I'm gone.
That was Terminus's ultimate. It's a res and a bomb. So the card system, every character has, I think, 20 cards. You don't have to unlock these or anything like that. If you have a character, you get all 20 cards, but you have to put together what they call loadouts. And a loadout consists of 1 to 5 cards taken from those 20. And each of those cards can be set at a tier between 1 to 5. So essentially, God damn it, that ability is stupid.
There are credits to spend.
So basically, each loadout has a total of 15 points. So one card at tier 4 costs 4 points. One card at tier 1 costs 1 point. And this is where you can really... Dumbass. This is where you can really customize. Nice. Okay. I probably should have explained more before going into a match, but yeah, alright, that was a basic team deathmatch. And yeah, you get money, complete some quests. We didn't do that hot with Terminus. I should have looked that it was team deathmatch. I wouldn't have taken a frontline character. It's not as important. Right, so let me just go into... So, yeah, loadouts. So here it is. It's 16 cards, not 20, I'm sorry. So 16 cards. Generally, 4 of the cards will modify like your weapon or your armor, your health, things like that. And then the other 3 sets of cards will modify your different abilities. So, Terminus has this card, Hulking Monstrosity. At Tier 1, this increases your maximum health by 150. Tier 2, it bumps up to 300, 450, 600, 750 at Tier 5. So you could have a loadout, I think, with just 3 cards at Tier 5. No, you can't. Okay. So So you do have to have 5 cards. Yeah. So you could just do something like that, and then that would be valid. So this allows for a lot of customization. I really like this. Is probably one of my favorite aspects of the whole game. Is the loadout system, with one version of a Terminus playing a lot different from another version of a Terminus between the talents and the loadout. They do give each character 3 default loadouts, so you just have something to work with. But yeah, you can just... And there's no, like... You don't have to unlock anything with loadouts. Nothing is behind a paywall or anything. As soon as you get a character, you can just go nuts and make new loadouts. Whatever. Okay, so that's... So those 2 things, selecting your talent and your loadout, that's done at the start of the match after you see the enemy composition. So if you're a good player and you know a lot about the game, you can make a decision at that point on how to sort of build your specific character that you've already chosen. So you can't change your character. You have to pick a character without knowledge of the enemy composition. All you have is knowledge of your own team's composition. But then you can maybe, okay, I want this loadout if the enemy team has, these characters. If they don't have this character, this is a good loadout. Things like that. I don't know enough about the game to really get that nitty-gritty with it, but I still like the system. Okay, so, yeah, every character has a left mouse button ability, a right mouse button ability. They have an ability on their Q button. They have an ability on their F button, which is usually a mobility ability. And then their ultimate is on the E ability. In ranked, you pick with a pick ban, so you can pick based on enemy composition. What is a... I don't play ranked, and I don't play that many competitive games, so I don't know what a pick ban is. But, okay, so in ranked, you can see the enemy. Does that mean that neither side can have identical characters? Like here, we can't have 2 Tiberia. I don't really... Okay. We'll go with Ruckus, I guess. Again, I don't know enough about the game to like, oh, we have these characters, I should pick this frontline character. No, but we're playing against, generally really low-level basic people, so it's not... We're all pretty newbie. Enemy and you ban 2, then each team picks 1 after the other until they have full teams. Oh, okay, that's pretty interesting.
Time to destroy our enemy.
I'll be impressed if you
That's
know.
pretty interesting. All right, so Rux's, I've not played her like at all, or him, her. So we only have 1 talent to choose from right now, and that's increases the shield generated by emitter by 1300. I do have a loadout set. I must have just liked these cards. We'll roll with it. All right, then the third piece of customization is items. So whenever you're in the spawn area, you can spend credits, which you obtain at the start of the game and throughout the game. And you can spend credits to purchase these different upgrades. So I know already that the main big one is Cauterize, which reduces healing that enemies receive once you hit them. But there's a bunch in there that reduce the damage you take, that increase your movement speed, increase your reload speed, reduce your cooldowns. There's a whole bunch. Yeah. I mean, I hope you're not watching me expecting some great skill. Because I've only played Ruckus like once. I think that's it. Yeah. So Ruckus is kind of like Diva, I guess, would be the comparison. Sort of big machine guns, the rocket launcher. The F is just a dash forward. And then the alt is pretty cool. The alt brings out like this big ass arsenal of guns and you just unleash hell in front of you. Oh, I'm out of shit. Alright, so this is the most like sort of basic common objective mode. It starts with both sides trying to capture this central point by standing on it. And then whichever team does stand on it for long enough, they then get to spawn this payload, which they have to escort to the enemy's base. So you get 1 point for securing the central point, central spot. And then you get 1 point if you successfully escort the payload. And then the round resets. So each team has a chance to earn 2 points per round. Yeah. Fuck that person in particular. So, yeah, I would say overall, like, the customization aspect for each round, each game, is the strongest pro that it has over Overwatch. Because Overwatch, to me, feels like it's hyper-balanced around competitive stuff. Every character is very carefully balanced. Every character is going to play identically each game to secure balance and all that. Whereas this game doesn't care quite as much about like the ultra competitive scene, or at least that's my perspective. Now it does mean so far I seem to have encountered characters that I would say at least are kind of broken. They seem kind of broken, or at least they are broken in the hands of, like, good players against newbie players. And it's just, like, obscene.
I should buy something with these credits.
But based on some forum threads and things like that I've read, it sounds like they're just kind of broken. One of them is, like, the newest character, Azan. I played a match against one earlier. Jesus. It was disgusting. I mean, we couldn't do anything. He was just like soloing 4 of us. It was crazy. But yeah, still.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The game is still alive. Oh yeah, there's mounts. I don't think I even mentioned that. So I think whenever you're at the spawn, you can get on your mount. And this helps you get back into the fight quicker. Which is nice. I like the mounts. I guess as a front line, I should be kind of on the front line.
Our front line needs help. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't think I meant to just be a turret. I should probably know when to run. In general, so far, I like the flanking characters best. I like running around the map, getting around to the side, and then unleashing hell as a surprise. So yeah, that's so the pros I would say is the customization aspect. And I would say overall, like, just my experience after a few days, it just seems more fun, but it might just be fresh and I don't have to deal with Smurfs. Like, I'm playing against people that are just kind of either, like, around my skill level. And which has led to some very nice, like, fun, intense games. Killing spree. Oh, Amelia Watson. That's a big pro. Definitely.
Thanks for the heals. Thrusters firing.
That was fun. Cons, again, I would say the lack of game mode variety. The overall kind of level of polish in the game is definitely lower than Overwatch. Just based on, like, how various mechanics work. It's just not quite as intuitive or I want to say enjoyable, but that's not quite the right word. Just some things like you'd expect to have, like, I don't know, UI markers for, and they don't, or I don't know, certain things.
I return to the shadows.
Much obliged.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think some of the characters, because I went into, like, the training grounds, and I messed around with every character. I think
Unstoppable.
there's no character that's, like, a direct copy of an Overwatch character. They're all just kind of like amalgamations.
That's too bad.
But then there's some that are like, there might be two characters that are kind of like amalgamations of each one is, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of characters, and I don't know if it needs to be quite as many, is my point.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Woo! More pew pew.
But at the same time, I think that would be more of a problem if you did have every character unlocked for everyone right away. If you look at the characters involved in this match, I mean, there's a lot of just, like, the basic 6 plus the weekly ones in here. The enemy team has 3 basics and 1 of the weekly ones. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing there. I feel like whenever I play frontline or support, our team tends to lose.
Begin. Lost.
So, next game, composition be damned. I'm going to play my favorite character so far. I actually did alright there. I mean, compared to... I mean, look, this guy got 890 credits throughout that game. 3 kills, 7 assists, 12 deaths. I guess he did heal some. Yeah, so, I mean, overall, so far, I wouldn't say it's a better game than Overwatch.
Siege. Choose your champion.
And I wouldn't really say overall that it's a worse game than Overwatch. It's just kind of different. And I've enjoyed it quite a bit. So this is my favorite character so far. His name's Buck. He's here to fuck. He's just a big-ass avatar-looking motherfucker. But he's got a shotgun. So this is like the primary shotgun guy.
Snacks, ammo, inhaler.
And this is a character I really wish was in Overwatch, because I'd probably main him. His playstyle is basically like the Doom playstyle. He's meant to just kind of leap around and just fuck things up that are squishy. So he's a flank character. He's got the big-ass shotgun. It's pretty good. His right mouse button is a net that he shoots out, which slows enemies when it hits them. So that helps the shotgunning. His Q ability is a self-heal, like a big one. So that's great. His F ability is a big leap.
And properly dispose of the
So for talent, we're taking bulk up. This makes his self-heal, instantly heal him for 400, and increases his max health for 5 seconds. For loadout, we've got stuff that increases reload speed, gains lifesteal against nets, reduce cooldown in nets. Just a lot of cooldown reduction, so you can just keep going. So yeah, the leap, it's not very high. It doesn't rocket him up into the air. So it's not really meant for, like, scaling buildings. It's more for just moving quickly. And those are, you know, it's a basic kit.
5, 4,
You're just meant to be very mobile, dive onto the healers and the squishies in the back, and just annihilate them with a shotgun. It's very appealing. Fuck. I'm already fucking up. That was not great. Yeah, overall, Buck, not great against this comp. I don't think. There's not really many, like, snipe... You want snipers and, like, ranged healers and stuff. Fuck me. This does not bode well. Oh, did I not purchase... I didn't even purchase items.
Spree. Enemy rampant.
Fuck. Buck's ult is very simple. It's like brain dead easy as far as like figuring out how it works. Not complicated. All it does is just reduce. It gives him unlimited ammo for a little bit and reduces the shot time for his gun. So it just lets him unload the shotty, which I like. Fuck. Yeah, I love that self-heal. It's great. What the hell? Oh, his thing bounces.
30 seconds.
Fuck me, it bounces.
Target locked.
On guard.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3.
Oh my god! It's so easy to just get annihilated. I feel like I'm not showcasing any amount of skill here. This is not a good stream. I was winning non-stop, and then you flip on OBS and it's like, I don't know. We'll show this punk.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Hefty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But we'll always have Amelia Watson, so it's okay.
You're on my point. I got this for you. Attention all. A master.
The spirits do not rest.
Yeah, I mean, it's just use the jump to get away more. Buck loses fights if you can't get the kill in a few seconds. Yeah.
Not good. No.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, that's always... I mean, yeah, especially with, like, the tank characters. I just never know when to retreat. Yeah, and that was a good example. As soon as I saw other people coming. And I said it was the Doom playstyle, and yet I don't abide by that. You gotta stay mobile. God! This is a massacre.
Pity I was enjoying myself.
sterile bandage.
Target locked. Killing spree.
Really good at getting in, getting a kill, getting out. Yeah, it's the getting in, getting a kill part. Can't even seem to do tonight.
The spirits do not rest.
I mean, I don't think the rest of my team fared much better. I don't think I was the weak link here. I think it was a weak chain. Yeah, none of us did that hot. Okay, well, you know, it's a process. That's why you always just hop up and into another game. Doesn't take long, like I said. I mean, it's popular enough.
Choose your champion.
All right, let's see. Let's pick Victor.
Victor.
Customize your champion.
I'm generally kind of good with Victor, just because it's like, it's the soldier, you know. He's got a gun, he can run, he throws grenades, and he shoots his gun. And then he'll shoot his gun some more. That was a tough fight for Buck. All their damage, out DPS you and their healer won't be alone very often. Yeah, that's why I said the comp didn't seem great. Grover is the healer. I will. It's not competitive. No sweat off my back.
The strength of the team is each member. The strength.
Cardio, this. So yeah, let's see. They have... What is that? Is that 4 weekly characters and then one of the main 6? So like I said, I mean, that's mainly what you're going to go up against. So it's easy to learn if you just play throughout the week. And whereas we have 2 basic, 2 weekly, and then 1 pip, who's a special lad. I don't know. I don't know enough about items. I pretty much always take Cauterize, and then I always take Nimble just because I like moving.
4,
Even though I don't do it enough.
2, 1. The battle has begun.
So the one thing I like about Victor compared to Soldier 76 is that he can aim down sights.
An enemy has drawn first blood.
Which is just very appealing to me.
Pick up the pace.
Ooh, killing spree.
There you go. See, it's already going better. So, you know, if you just want to play Call of Duty here, you can play a little Call of Duty. Oh, and then his ult is pretty cool. It calls down like this big what is it called, like orbital strike You can call down 3 of them onto a target. No one's gotten this point yet.
Woo! 7 in a row.
I love when Ame praises me. Fuck! I'm sorry! All that praise is taken away.
Keep running.
Enemy rampage. Come on.
They're Tiberius. Slaughtering. Hold the point. I'll bring the rain.
Get her on.
They didn't hold the point.
I've got your back.
It was a nice try.
I can do this all. I have judged this world. I am not.
Nah! Yeah, so I like Soldier 76 in Overwatch. I like Victor and Pal. You know, I'm kind of a basic bitch, I guess.
Target locked. Enemy killing spree.
Then, you know, the characters are, obviously, they range in complexity and stuff. And they were like, oh, Eevee is a really tough character to learn. And I was like, I've played video games my whole life. Nothing's too tough. So I tried out Eevee. That game was a fucking disaster. Oh my god. I think I got like 1 kill. Oh shit. Well, that didn't go well. More cauterize is necessary. And, more reload speed. I don't think cooldown is that good. Maybe just less damage.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
So really, I think, like, a perfect game would be taking the best parts of Overwatch and Paladins and smushing them together.
2, 1.
That would be pretty cool. Which, I mean, maybe, you know, Overwatch 2, I don't know. The talent system in Overwatch 2 is just for, like, the PvE stuff, so I don't think that's really getting incorporated.
Double kill.
Oh, God. Where's my team? Where's my team?
Enemy is savage.
Okay, good. Team was where they were supposed to be. Fuck. Oh, gotcha. Probably wasn't worth the death. I think their Tiberius is better than ours.
Killing spree. Defend.
Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this as well.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Rampage. Enemy rampage.
Yeah, that combo right there. Tiberius, Terminus, slaughtering us. Damn. Yeah, her daggers really hurt. Oh, and then there's our Pip, who I don't know what he's doing. I mean, the game's never gonna be like popular on the same scale as Overwatch, but as long as I'm having fun, I don't really care about that. And I've roped a few friends into playing with me, so that should be even more fun. I don't know if we'll ever do competitive, but maybe. Well, I'm a little bit more proud of that game with my own performance. Yeah, I mean, solid 2 KD. The rest of my team was kind of shit. C'est la vie. JX Frizz, if you're still watching, what is your what's your favorite champion? What's your go-to? There's so many to choose from. It's crazy. And especially when you're first starting out and so many are locked. Like if you don't buy them all and you're just... I mean... Because you're going to have enough gold pretty quickly to buy one. It must be... It's tough to like make a decision.
Choose your champion. Grover's my favorite.
So I bought Grover because Amelia Watson says it's her favorite. And it seemed like an okay healer. Play Genos, usually sometimes Strix if you're playing damage. Well, let's play Genos so you can be, so you can have some secondhand embarrassment.
Customize your champion.
Their lives are nothing in the grand scheme.
Yeah, I grabbed Grover because of that. I grabbed Evie because it's supposed to be really difficult, and she is. And then Buck, because I love shotguns. I have not played it all with Genos, so this should be pretty interesting. Oh, and it's a TDM. Great.
Desire, fear, hate, these ugly words.
Okay, we'll just pick something. Alright, so you got a little machine gun.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So it begins.
Can heal, the void grip, the glide. Alright.
The battle is about to begin.
Let us sail the
This doesn't seem too crazy. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, shit!
Drawn first blood.
My role in the
Not too
grand
hot.
isn't over yet.
Okay, so the grip's probably pretty good with teammates around. Imagine that. Get grip. Get shot. I like that grip. That's pretty good. Heals give increased damage. Ooh. That is pretty nice. Yeah, usually if I'm playing a healer, I like healing to be as simplistic as possible. That's why I grabbed Grover partially, because it's just, most of his healing is just passive.
I have judged
You cannot kill a god.
Yeah, okay. When you're in the grip, you can't really right-click spam. Alright. See, it's all a learning process. Okay, well, the right-click spam didn't save that guy.
Our stars are alive.
I got my ult. Daddy like.
Accept this gift.
I will pass judgment. You're already dead.
I can't grab that. Got him. But then I let my buddy die, so it's not so great.
Jerking me around.
Let the starlight see.
Sorry, man. So I definitely probably want cards that lower that cooldown. And items that lower that cooldown. Get grabbed! Alright, I kind of like this character.
Will dominate me. Crumble into dust. My life is nearly extinguished.
Help.
Watch your
A
back.
close match.
Our stars are aligned.
Fire my beam again.
Accept this gift.
Not so good. Not so good. It is a pretty narrow beam, all things considered. That's probably better in objective mode. Sorry. It's a lot harder, I think, in this game to tell when your allies need healing than Overwatch. Nope. There you go. Genos used to be considered the best healer in the game. You don't know what the meta is right now, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, for me, just starting playing unranked, meta really does not matter much. So, it's just whatever I enjoy. That's how everyone else plays, I'm sure. Nope.
Accept this gift.
Gotcha. Why'd you rush in there like that, man?
Target locked.
Oh, well, not much I can do about that.
Time to take charge.
I will pass judgment. Get wild.
Let the starlight soothe you.
Come here. Behind us.
I really shouldn't, I'm not a flanker.
Don't blink. You'll miss it.
I feel great.
Damn it.
I should buy something with these credits.
I should buy some with these credits.
Before I spend them for you.
God. What died? No, I was gonna let out the beep. The beep. Well, you know, nothing wrong with a bunch of losses. Just means you're more likely to get a win soon. Yeah, okay. I mean, I did a lot of healing, I guess. That's the goal. Did more healing than their whole team combined. And again. I don't know why I queue up for TDM. I don't really like it.
please.
All right, let's see here.
Rover's my favorite.
Okay, let's play as Buck again. Let's give it another shot.
Champion.
I need to redeem myself. We've already gone over an hour? Damn, time flies. My choices tonight were either to play this or to try out a game called Battle Brothers, which Ambiguous Amphibian was he just released a video on his VODs channel playing it from his stream. Seems pretty interesting. A really in-depth medieval like tactical game. Turn-based tactical game. It's right up my alley, so we'll have to give that a look sometime. Alright, no crazy wild characters in this one. I'm the most wild character here. I'll be on that Ceres like white on rice. I don't know why it takes so long to load sometime, but then it seems like the timer is constantly running even though it's still loading. So then well, look, we're gonna get into game and we'll have like 2 seconds. Not even. What is happening? For shame. For shame. Alright, this is unprecedented. I haven't had it take this long. Oh, there we go. Okay.
And properly dispose of the gum in a designated waste container.
Alright, no. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Little cauterize action. Little nimble action.
More pew pew. Ha!
Good, good, good.
The battle is about to begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle has begun.
Yeah, so props to them for getting Amelia Watson. They got a new player here. And I even streamed it.
An enemy has drawn.
Who knows? That might lead someone else to playing it. You did. What? He didn't die yet? Who the fuck is my team? God damn it. I should have waited another second. But it's quick. I mean, the objectives are quick. At least the first central point. It's definitely quicker than the Overwatch one.
It's overtime.
Nice. Nice. Can't see shit. Got your ass. Oh, I wasn't on the point. Nah. It was all for naught.
Here comes the base.
Like this angle. Here we go. Yeah. Get fucked, dude. No, don't kill me.
Yeah. Ooh, it stings. Not ready yet.
Yeah. That was the definition of a long fight. Yeah. See, here's Buck in action. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, now I'm fucking with that again. Why would you dismount? What are you doing? See? You know, we're against a pretty low caliber player. That's why we can get away with stuff. Including me. I am also a low caliber player, so it evens out.
I'm not giving up.
It appears you need some help.
15 seconds remaining. Killing spree.
Oh, I didn't know, man. His res, I thought it was a grenade. I didn't look at the symbol. That was a noob move. It's a noob move. Nice. Okay. We're doing okay. I don't know. Maybe reload speed and maybe cooldown reduction. Anything to just be faster, more fast.
15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. This isn't. I gotta learn my routes better. Fuck! 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 Dead. Oh man, I got shredded. I should try Mangg, but I haven't played her yet. This is not good. That's not good. was alright.
Out of my personal space!
Love that. The hunt. I love it. Chasing those assholes down.
The abyss has pressed us.
Yeah, feel free to never turn around. I mean, that works for me.
Up and over!
Fuck. The whole team's dead now. But I mean, if we keep losing the central point and defending against the payload, eventually we'll lose the game. So this isn't a winning strat.
Seconds remaining.
I'm not giving up.
Fuck off now! Or we just don't succeed on the payload, and then, you know, the game ends even faster. So now, if we lose the central point, we lose the game, because there are 3 points. If we win the central point and get the payload, game still isn't over.
Shield engaged.
So it's not looking good.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
But yeah, I tried out Valorant last week, because that's also free to play. And I really freaking hated it. Like, it was partly because I was abysmal at it. And I didn't realize it was so much like Counter-Strike. But the whole, like, once you die, you're done and you have to watch, just does not work for me. Because I'm a rusher. That's what I do. I like rushing in and killing stuff. Why would you do it? Why would you use your res? I guess they almost have the point. Because nobody on my team likes to stand on the point. Might actually prolong this game.
It's overtime. That's 5 in a row. Good night.
Yeah, I don't like that ult. Cloud your vision. It's pretty good. But it's pretty good when your team is like fucking them up and doing stuff, not just when you're running back to the point. Oh, it's satisfying.
Wait a second.
That was such a waste of my... Yeah, Maeve, dude. Who needs a shotgun when you just throw knives? And I like throwing knives, so I should play as her. But I love Buck's leap. It's so satisfying.
Out of my
Gotcha, you little bitch.
Much obliged.
Heroes, incoming! I'm not giving up.
Okay, that was Sarah's ult.
Shield engaged.
Thank you.
Jesus. And now the whole team's dead.
30 seconds remaining.
It's not good. Aw, their fucking Victor just outgamed our Victor.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think their team was better than my team. Oh, it's still not over. So, you get a point for blocking the payload, but you can't win off of that, I guess? It will never give you the 4th point?
The beast.
Capture point spawning.
Oh yeah, that reload. That is pretty sweet. That is pretty nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, just, you know, pull it together, get the point, get the payload, and we're good. Fuck!
Take charge.
Yeah. Shows that I did not play Ruckus correctly. Maybe I'm supposed to get that item where you can do more damage to shields?
Heroes, incoming!
Shield never seems to go away.
Killing spree.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the best, I think. Over 100,000 damage! I guess most of my team was okay. Yeah, I mean, their Maeve was just kind of stupidly good. And I think their Ruckus was far better than our Ruckus. So that's what it comes down to. You know. Alright, let's just do one more. I think I've sufficiently showed off the game. By this point, you know, you're either interested in or not.
Choose your champion. Grover's my favorite.
Koga seems really good. Let's try Barrack. Barrack is sort of like Torbjorn, but not. He's like Torbjorn in the sense that he looks like Torbjorn and he has a turret. That's sort of where the similarities end. Yeah. But he's a tank character. So I believe he gets a big old shield. They got a Buck and a Maeve and a Victor, and it seems like a lot of pain. I don't know if Tira is a frontline or not. I wish it had symbols.
Precision engineering.
Alright, we'll just do the basics. And as usual, take Cauterize, take Veteran. Alright, so his basic gun is a shotgun. Short-range blunderbuss. His right click is a barricade. So it's like a big, you know,
The battle is about
Orisa shield. He's got a turret. And then rocket boots, which rocket him forward humorously. It doesn't do anything when you slam into people. It's just a movement. And then his alt, it puts down a giant dome shield with a flamethrower turret.
3,
Cowboy.
2, now 1. And so it begins.
Alright, so this is a little different mode. I think this is just point control. And the point will move.
Has drawn first blood.
Behind us, y'all.
Fuck! I don't think we have a healer. Oh, maybe we do. I don't know what that character does.
Double.
Barricade going up. That's some good healing.
Nice.
You can't use that now.
Dispel.
They're behind us. Careful. I bite.
Ooh, nice shot. Much better.
They're behind us. Take our light.
Had enough?
Check your backs. Thanks, Doc. Let's shoot.
There is a character, I believe, that actually puts up and holds a big shield. And then there's a character that puts down, like, a big shield that constantly moves forward in front of you. Which is pretty funny. Like, basically every kind of shield tank you can imagine they've got. There's a big turtle guy that goes into his shell and puts out a dome.
Behind us, y'all. That's some good healing. Use care.
One whiff.
Little help on the point.
I believe this turret actually heals my allies and stuff. Kinda good. Oh, smoke. Ah, that'll do it.
Is that blood? Good night. Fire true.
Don't blink, you'll miss it.
Dumbass.
Take charge. Their course is set. Woo, killing spree. Did I trick you? Our bond grows stronger.
that was a waste.
Enemy killing spree.
This is our territory. Thanks, healer.
I'm out of here.
Nice shot.
Oh, I think my talent changed my ult.
Rampage.
I think it absolutely did.
Me a doctor.
Enemy killing spree.
Get over here. Hold the point.
I feel different.
No way!
Some live, some die.
Not yet, partner. Heroes, incoming!
Double.
Fire! Thanks, Doc.
Double.
Damn. And I don't remember what the talent did, and I don't know how to check it.
My wounds are healed. May this protect you.
Little help on the point.
They're behind us.
My light is fading.
Fuck.
Underhand.
Yeah, Victor's just always a solid addition to a team. It's very easy to hit people with it, and it does solid damage, just like Soldier.
Good enough.
Although easier than Soldier because you have sights.
You will not take this.
Fuck.
Get over here. Hold the point. Whoever this cold intense.
I'm not afraid.
Killing spree.
What? Nah. And he's just, yeah, he's very mobile. He's just got a great kit. It's just a very solid character. I like Victor a lot.
Erecting a barricade. Check your back.
Enemy double.
I'm not giving up.
No more screw.
So far, the only tank I've really liked is Raum, who was one of the characters from last week. He felt really powerful. But he also, he felt like kind of a noob stomper, whereas at high level, he probably is not that OP.
Enemies behind us.
That's some good healing.
Killing spree.
Dominating. Little help on the point. Band over.
Don't blink. You'll miss it.
They got me in their sights.
My light is fading.
Enemies behind us.
Pick up the pace. Got your back.
Nice.
Rampage.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, turret doing work. Turret doing work. Flamethrower turret right around the corner. They don't see it coming. Yeah, boy. Not too shabby. Pretty good. Pretty good. Didn't do a whole lot of shielding, but, you know, I did a lot of damage. Yeah, so that is Paladins. I recommend it. I mean, if you like Overwatch at all, or if you had some issues with Overwatch and you wanted something similar, give it a try. I mean, like I said, it is free to just download. You'll have 10 characters to play with right out the gate. And I think either immediately or after one game, you should have enough to buy another character if you liked any of the others. And it's good. I will mention, just as a caveat, they do this thing where until you're level 5, so it's like your first 4 games or so, you play against bots. So it's you and a group of other players against a team of bots. And they don't tell you anywhere that they're going to do this. But I think pretty much everyone that plays this game probably, like, after their first match, are like, holy shit, I'm amazing at this game. I was crushing them. And then maybe eventually you look it up and realize, oh yeah, playing against bots. On the one hand, it's kind of scummy because it's sort of like, oh, they're going to make you feel like you're awesome at this game, so you really get into it. But I think more it's just due to, like, it's a great way to learn the game. I think it helps a lot. I think it would even help a lot more if you knew you were going up against bots. You'd feel less pressure your first few matches, just like, okay, we're just playing against some bots, nice and chill. I'm just gonna learn stuff. But yeah, I was okay with it. It's like I said, it's only like 4 games. But yeah, I recommend it. And the Amelia Watson announcer pack, because I know you want that. You get that automatically after playing 5 games. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to win the games. You don't have to do. You just play 5 games. You get the announcer pack. I don't know if it will last forever. I imagine eventually they'll take away or make it like a pay thing or something. But
That's 7 in a row.
because it was the 1 million celebration. I assume that was Amelia Watson's 1 million celebration, but she's got way more than that. She's at 1.5 million now. So get it while it's hot, I suppose. And why wouldn't you want it? You want Russian announcer? Is that what you want? Or do you want this?
Quadra kill.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways. Good stuff. Give it a look. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg's variety stream for Paladins. And I will see you fine folks next week.